It took quite a while to get there.
We spent about 2 years working on the business plan.
We found property, we found funding sources. We just kept one foot in front of the other and made it happen.
Our vodka was our first product, our gold medal winning product. We then moved on to our Catskill Mountain Maple Spirit, and then our rye whiskey came next, and then our fourth product was the Fir Gin. We actually got into this business to make whiskey, and it took us 2 years to make our first batch of whiskey.
Making whiskey is a much more complicated process than making vodka. All whiskey starts from grain, and for us, we wanted to start from local grain. We could tell you the farmer that each bag of grain came from. And so ultimately that translates to a unique flavor, terroir, if you will. That grain, that batch of whiskey is going to be identified as something that tastes of the Catskills.
The Mark project really was a huge help to us when we first started because our initial budget was pretty tight. We found out that we were able to apply to the Mark project for matching grant loans for the distillery, and we increased our tasting room to include a wood-burning fireplace. We changed up the bar to be able to do a copper top bar, and we put in some security glass. All these things that weren't part of the original budget we were able to get done in our initial construction phase to really make that tasting room really look beautiful. And then 2 years later, we were able to apply for another matching grant for our front concrete patio, which was our next big step to increase our seating area up front.
Those grant funds that we put into the building actually also disperses through local vendors, and that helps the community out a lot.
So they were a huge help. Absolutely, we couldn't have done this without them. The Mark project really helped us, but they don't just help us, they help other businesses and other folks in the community.
Supporting the Mark project really in turn means directly supporting the community and the people who need it.
So help Mark help.